Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Tanu Sehgal and you're watching Innovation Revolution. In this video, we are going to learn about Python list function, list operation, range, while loop, for loop statements, and this is the Python session fifth aka tutorial video. So let's start the video. Hello friends, welcome back. I'm Tanu Sehgal, and in this video we are going to learn list operation, list function, for while loop, for loop, range statements. So let's start with list operation. What are list operation? The list at a certain index in the item at a certain index in a list can be reassigned is called list operation. Like num equals to square bracket 1 2 3 4 5 and enter uh, nums square bracket 2 equals to 5, uh, print nums. As you can see, we reassigned 5 on the index value 2. So let's see the result. What is output? As you can see, 1 2 5 4 5. This is how we reassigned item in a index value of list. So now list can be added or multiplied in the same way as string. Now let me give you the example of multiplication and addition in the list. Yes, nums equals to square bracket 1 2 3 uh, and then print nums plus uh, square bracket 1 2 3 2 3 4, sorry, 4, then print parenthesis nums into 4. Now let's see the result. The results show that the first operation, print operation, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 4, uh, it added 1 2 3 4 in the list. So this is our list operation, adding operation. Now multiplication operation, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, the number, the whole list multiplied by 4, which means the whole list is the output is 4 time of the list. So list and string are similar in many ways. String can be though as list of characters that can be changed, and for example the string hello can be though as a list where each character is an item in the list. The first item is hello, the second item the first item is h, and the second item is e, and so on. Now to check if an list is in a if to check if an item is in a list, the in operation can be used. In it returns true if the item occurs one or more time in the list, and false it if it does not. Let me give you the example. Words, square bracket equals to square bracket uh, blue, comma, it is a string, blue, comma, white, now comma, double quotation mark, red. Now enter, then print parenthesis double quotation mark red in word, then and print parenthesis double quotation mark blue in words. Now print parenthesis black in word. So let's see what is the output. So the output is the first two operations are true and the third is false because black did not belongs to the word list. So this is how it come false. This is and this is how in operation work. If because red and blue are in the list, the output is true, and black is not in the list, the output is false. Now the in operation is also used to determine whether or not a string is is a substring or another string. So in operation used to identify whether the string is substring or another string. So to check if an item is not in the list, you can use the not operation in one of the following ways. Like if I write not not black in words, not blue in word, and not red in word. Let's see the result. The result is false false true because uh, red is in the word, and we write an operation not red in word, so it give the output false. And the third operation, which is not black in the word, true because black did not belongs to the word string. This is how not operation work. Now moving on to list function. What are list function? The append method adds an item to the end of an existing list. Let me give you the example. Nums equals to the square bracket 1 2 3 4 5, and then nums nums dot append parenthesis 3, not 3, it's 7, then enter, print parenthesis nums. Now let's see what is the result. So the result is 1 2 3 4 5 and 7, uh, because the and see, I use dot before append because the append is a method that a method of the list class, that's why I use dot. The answer, the output is 1 2 3 4 5 7 is because it adds the item to the list. Okay. Now to get the number of item in a list, you can use the len function. The len function is to get the number. Let me give you the result. Now print parenthesis len, then parenthesis num, and let's see what is the result. Wait a second. Oh sorry, the problem is yeah, num. Yeah, as you can see 5, the output is 5. Unlike the index of the item, len does not start with 0, it starts with 1, 1 2 3 4 5, like that. The list above contain 5 items, meaning len will return 5 because 5 is the last, because the first, the list contain 5 items, that's why it gives the output 5. And mm, like len is written before the list because uh, uh, no len is written before the list. It in beginning called on without a dot, because len is a function that began the list calling on. Okay. Now moving on to insert method. What is insert method? The insert method is similar to the append, except it is allow all except that it allow you to insert a new item at any position in the list, and opposed to just at the end. Let me give you the example. Words equals to quotation, square bracket, double quotation mark, coded, comma, channel, enter, index equals to 1, then enter, then word dot insert, insert parenthesis, index, comma, double quotation mark, z, print parenthesis word. mm, so, Problem is the name error. See, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel before going on to the video. So please subscribe this channel. So let's see what is the output. The output is coded z channel. See, element that are after the inserted item are shifted to the right. As you can see, coded is on the index 0 and channel is on the index 1. Now I write word dot insert indexed z. The word z has to be added on the indexed value 1, which is channel. The z is added on the place of channel, and channel place is moved forward to the index value 2. That's how insert method work. Okay. Now moving on to index method. What is index method? The index method finds the first occurrence of a list item and return its index. If the item is not in the list, it raises a value error. Let me give you the example. Okay. Letter equals to square bracket, single quotation mark, p, comma, single quotation mark, f, comma, single quotation mark, r, then comma, then single quotation mark, f, then comma, single quotation mark, g, and then enter. uh, as you can see, the red my project.py is red because it is an error. This type of error, be aware of this type of error because it ruin your program. So h, now enter, then print letter dot index parenthesis single quotation mark letters name error, then single quotation mark r, then enter, print letter dot index parenthesis single quotation mark p, then enter again, print parenthesis letters dot index, then parenthesis again, single quotation mark again, then z. Okay, and then let's run the program. As you can see, the error is value error, z is not in the list, which I said before. If the item is not in the list, it raises a value error, and it raises that. If I convert z into r, let's see what is the output. The output is 202 because p is on the 0 value and r is on the 2 value of indexed, so it gives the output 202. Okay, there are few more useful functions and methods for list, which are max list, returning the list item with the maximum value. Min list, return the list item with the minimum value. List dot count item, return a count of how many time a list occurs in a how many time a item occur in a list. Okay, now list dot remove item, remove an object from the list. List dot reverse, uh, reverse item in a list. Okay, for example, you can count how many 42 or 45 are there in the list value by using item dot count 42, where item is the name of our list. Okay, and count is how much you count, how many time 42 value is written in the item list. Okay, moving on to while loop statements. Okay, a while loop is used to repeat a block of code multiple time. For example, let's say we need to process multiple user input, so that each the user input something, so that each time the user input something, the same block of code need to execute. Let me give you the example. Again, I am saying, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel. Like I equals to 1, then while I is smaller than or equals to 5, colon, then print parenthesis I, and I equals to I plus 1, then print finish. let's see the result. The result is 1 finished, 2 finished, uh, 3 finished, 4 finished, and 5 finished. See, during each loop iteration, the variable will get incremented by 1 until it reaches 5. As you can see, it gives the output 5 time. Okay, the statement the output 5 time because I variable is incremented by 1 until it reaches 5. That's how while loop work. The code in the code in the body of while loop is executed repeatedly. This is called irritation. Okay, moving on to another while loop function. You can use multiple statement in the while loop. For example, you can use an if statement to make decision. This can be useful if you are making a game and need to loop through a number of players action and add or remove points of the player. The code below, the code I will give you how we can perform, like x equals to 1 while while x is ten smaller than 10 colon, if x exponentation to double equal to 0 colon, print parenthesis str parenthesis x plus is even, then else colon, print str parenthesis x plus is odd, parenthesis close. Now x plus plus or equals to 1. Let's see what is the output. Indentation error. Okay, there is an error of indentation. The error is a space error. Let's see what is the output. Okay, the output I have to write now. This see, str is used to convert the number x to a string so that it can be used for concentration. Okay, in console you can stop the program execution by using the ctrl plus c, like c, the program has been stopped. Okay, this is how we can write console to if else statement. Okay, now break. What is break? Okay, to end a while loop prematurely, the break statement can be used. For example, we can break an infinite loop if some condition is met. Let me give you the example how we can add break. I equals to 0, enter while true, enter print parenthesis I, then enter I equals to I plus 1, then enter if I is greater than or equals to 5, then print colon double quotation mark breaking, then break, then enter, sorry, then and break, then enter print parenthesis finish. Okay, oh, let's run the program. The program is 0. While true is a short and easy way to make an infinite loop. So an example use case of break: an infinite while loop can be used to continuously take user input. For example, you are making a calculator and need to take number from the user to add and stop. When the user enter stop, in this case the break statement can be used to end the infinite loop when the user input equals stop. Okay, using the break statement outside of a loop causes an error. Okay, now moving on to continue. What is continue in while loop, loop statement? Another statement can be used within loop is continue. Unlike break, continue jump back to the top of the loop uh, rather than stopping it. Okay, basically the continue statement stop the current iteration and continue with the next one. Okay, let me give you the example. I equals to 1, then enter, then while I is smaller than or equals to 5, then print parenthesis I, then I plus equals to 1, enter. If I double equals to 3, then print parenthesis skipping 3, okay, then continue. See, the result is 1 2 skipping 3 3 4 5, okay. uh, and this is an example use case for continue. An aerial tracking system needs to calculate the total cost of all tickets purchased. The ticket for children used under the age of 1 are free. We can use a while loop to iterate through the list of passengers and calculate the total cost of the ticket. Here the continue statement can be used to skip the children, okay. It skip 3 because as you can see, I use if I double equals to 3. The 3 is the minimum age for children or whatever you can say under the age of 3. The ticket is free. That's why it skips the 3 and continue with 3 4 5, okay. Using the continue statement outside the loop cause an error, okay. Now for loop statement. What is for loop? The for loop is used to iterate over a given sequence such as list or string. The code, let me give you the code how we can write for loop. Words equals to hello, comma, double quotation mark, Tanuj, comma, double quotation mark, Sehgal. Oh, comma, coded Z. Oh, sorry, double quotation mark, coded Z. Then enter. For for word in words, for words colon, enter, print parenthesis word plus exclamation mark, okay. Let's see the result. The result is hello exclamation mark, Tanuj exclamation mark, Sehgal exclamation mark, and coded Z exclamation mark, okay. In this code, the word variable represent the corresponding item of the list in each iteration of the loop. During the first iteration, word is equals to hello, and during the second iteration it is equals to Tanuj, and so on. Now the for loop can be used to iterate over string, okay. Let me give you the example. str equals to double quotation mark testing the loop, then enter, then count equals to 0, enter, for x in str if parenthesis x double equals to t colon count plus equal 1, then print count. Let's play the answer is 3. The code defines a count variable, iterate over the string and calculate the count of t, how much t is used in the string. Okay, during each iteration the x variable represents the current letter of the string. The count variable is incremented each time the letter t is found. Thus at the end of the loop it represents the number of t letter in the string. Okay, similarly the while loop state function, the break and count statement can be used in for loop to stop the loop or jump to the next iteration. Then for versus while. What is for between for and while loop statements? Both for and while loop can be used to execute a block of code for multiple time. It is common to use the for loop when the number of iteration is fixed. For example, iterating over a fixed list of items in a shopping list. The while loop is used in case when the number of iteration is not known and depend on some calculation and conduction in the code block of the loop. For example, ending the loop when the user enters specific input in a calculator program. Both for and while loop can be used to achieve the same result. However, the for loop has clearly and shorter syntax, making it a better choice in most cases. Okay. Now the last we are going we have been reached last our last topic, range. What is range? The range function returns a sequence of number. By default it starts from 0, increment by 1 and stop before the specified number. Okay. Let me give you the example, like numbers equals to list parenthesis range parenthesis 12, then print numbers. Let's play this. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. As I say, by default it starts from 0, increment by 1 and stop before the specified number. The specified number is 12 and it stop before the specified number. This is how range function works. In order to output the range as a list, we need to exploit convert it to a list using the list function. The list function I used list, then parenthesis, then range, and the uh, in specified number. So I converted it into the list. So that's how range function work. If range can called with one argument, it produces another with value from 0 to that argument. It is called with two argument that proceed value from the first to the second. Let me give you the example, like numbers equals to lists parenthesis range parenthesis 3 comma 8, then print parenthesis number, then print parenthesis range parenthesis 20 double equal sign, then range parenthesis 0 comma 20. Let's see what is the output. The output is 3 4 5 6 7 and true. Remember, the second argument is not included in the range, so the range 3 8 will not include the number 8. Okay. In previous I said by default it start from 0, increment by 1 and stop before the specified number. The 8 is the specified number, and 3 is the 0 by default. Okay, so it start from 3 4 5 6 and 8 and 7. The output is from 7, so it stop before the specified number. That's how range work in argument also. So range can have third argument which determine the interval of the sequence produced, also called the step. Let me give you the example. Let me add third argument which is 5, and then print parenthesis numbers. Let's see what is the output. The output is 3. We can also create list of decreasing number using a negative number as the third argument. For example, let let me give you the example of negative argument. 3, and the last one is minus 5. Let's see what is the result. The result is none. Nothing has been shown in the square bracket. That's how interval work in range, and is also called a step. Okay, then moving on to for loop. The for loop is commonly used to repeat some code a certain number of time. This is done by combining for loop with range object. We are studying range, but for loop is also commonly used to repeat some code in range objects. Let me write some for I in range five, print parenthesis Tanuj. Colon. The output is the 5 times the name, Tanuj. The output is 5 times Tanuj. Okay. This is how for loop work in range object. Combining for loop in range object, and the output you can see 5 times Tanuj. So you did not need to call list on the range object when it is used for in a for loop, because it is not being indexed, so a list is not required. Okay. uh, I concluded this video here. In the next video we are going to learn much more about function and module of Python. So if you are new to this channel, again I'm saying, please subscribe this channel before going on to another video. So this video ends here. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, bye. Until next time. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learn better thing in this video as compared to other channels. So please like, share, subscribe, and comment your review about this video. And thanks for watching this video.